Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so let's I guess you all of you have two books, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Two books. First is introductory to like macroeconomics. It can differ. Like first book is about macroeconomics and the second book is Indian economic development, right? So we'll start with first like what the chapter we need to understand and what are the chapter in this and this that book. So first chapter is national income and related aggregates. Okay, you can ignore other things like the 30 periods and all. You can ignore. You need to like you can take out your pen and notebook and you can write this. Okay, you have two books. Very first page should be your syllabus because syllabus is the base of your session. So first book, introductory macroeconomics. In this, we will be, going through different units. First one is national income and related aggregates. Second one is money and banking. Third one is determination of income and employment. Fourth one is government budget and the economy. And the last one is balance of payment, which is also known as BOP. Okay, you can quickly note it down. Okay, I'll just give you 2 minutes for this. You can mention book 1, introductory macroeconomics, and then you can write unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, and unit 5. Guys, what you can do, you can like I want you people to write it down. Don't take screenshot because if we are in the session, we need to put our efforts, right? So screenshot is something which we don't go through. So I'm giving you time. You can write it down. Okay. Done, guys. Everyone, you can unmute and say.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, moving to our second book, which is Indian Economic Development. This is a theoretical book. Okay, all you need to learn things, all you need to understand. Of course, like the first book is mixed, like numericals and the theory portion. Of course, like you need to, make diagrams, you need to put numericals, you need to put theory part as well. It is a mixture. But here, like the second book, which is Indian Economic Development, you need to only learn things, you need to understand things, and that's it. Okay, so we have 3 unit over here. Development experience. Okay, that is 1947 to 90, and the economic reforms since 1991. The second one is current challenges facing Indian economy, and the last one is development experience of India. Like it is a comparison with the neighbors. Like we will be comparing our Indian economy with other countries like China, Nepal, Pakistan. We will be comparing. Okay, so it is quite interesting. So you can write it down. I'll just scroll it down. Okay, 3 units in your second book. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Others? Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah. So and of course you will have a project work, like your teachers will be allotting you a topic and you have to do project work. And I guess Viva will be included in this. Okay. So you need to like, it's not about like you will get randomly a project and you have to put your efforts. Like everything you should be very crystal clear about whatever topic you will be getting. So like we will be completing the topics in our classroom as well. But when we work on a project, we need to do detailed thing. Okay. So of course you need to put your efforts, and your teacher will be like they will be giving you any topic. I guess it's depend on school to school, but I know you people will be able to do that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now moving to the very first unit, which I guess you know, national income and the related aggregates. Okay. National income, I guess most of you are aware. Nation is basically the country. Okay. And its income. Income is, for example, I'm a person. Okay. I'm a tutor. I'm a teacher. And of course, I'm working somewhere else. So if someone asks me, what's your income? What I'll do is, I'll just calculate like whatever income I'm getting from tuitions, whatever income I'm getting from a school, and whatever income I'm getting from my job. Okay, I'll just calculate all that and I'll just tell them that this is my income. Okay, I will not individually tell them that this is a fees I'm like, this is the salary I'm getting from this, this is the income I'm getting from that. No, if they are asking me your income, I will be telling them the aggregate. Aggregate word is basically the total. Okay, so in this unit we are going to learn about national income. Nation is basically a country and its income. And if someone asks you what's the nation, that's a country is a nation. And income is like we people are living in a country, right? So everybody's income is calculated. Like if you are earning, for example, in a classroom, this is a country. So if someone asks what's the national income, then mine, Kushi, Mohammed, Mariam, everyone's income, whoever is in class, everyone income will be like, it will be a sum of all the incomes, and then we will mention them that this is the income of our country. Okay. And related aggregate means, for example, national income is, we know the total. Related aggregate means we will be studying about individuals. Okay. That means Khushi's part will be different. Muhammad's part will be different. Mine part will be different. Mariam part will be different. And others part will be different. So that is like they are related to the national income, and we will be studying in different parts. Like what are the things which we include in national income and which are the things we don't include in national income. Okay. So this chapter will be dealing with all this. But as you know, this is the very first chapter. So very first thing is we will learn what is macroeconomics. As the book name is macroeconomics, so we need to understand what is macroeconomics. And what we will understand, like the basic concept of macroeconomics. And these are the terms. Okay. So very first, like leaving one page, what you can do, unit 1, and you can write the name and then write what we will study in this chapter. First, we will study what is macroeconomics. Okay. Second, we will study basic concepts in macroeconomics. Like these are the terms like consumption goods, capital goods, final goods, intermediate goods, stocks and flow, gross investment, and depreciation. These are the terms in macroeconomics which you are going to learn. Okay. So these are the terms which I will tell you what consumption good is, what capital good is. Okay. So very first thing what you need to do is like you need to write all this. And after completing these terms, we will move to our next topic, which is circular flow of income. Okay. In two sector model, don't worry. Right now you need not to worry. Like you will be thinking, my God, what is this? So many terms and all that. Don't worry. We will study them one by one. And after the class, you will be so confident. If someone asks you, what is consumption good? You will be easily able to relate it with your daily life. That you people use consumption good. It's not something, because we are studying about our economy. Okay. So these are the things which we use. It's not about something aliens are using and we are reading that. No, it's only we which we use, but we don't know that whether it is a consumption good. Okay, for example, you are using toothpaste. You don't know whether it's a consumption good, it's a capital good, is an intermediate good, or it's a final good. You are not aware. For you, it's a good. But For other people, it is a good. But as you people are economics student, so you need to differentiate like whether it is a consumption good, it's a capital good, it's a final good, or an intermediate good. Okay, this is a difference between students who are studying economics and the laymen, like the students who are not studying, like they are not aware. For them, everything is a good. Okay, but for us, we need to understand whether it is a consumption good, capital good, or something like that. Okay, so I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Just note it down. This will be the like these are the things which we will learn in whole. Like we will be learning in whole that unit. Okay, so I'll just give you 2 minutes. It's 29. I'll just ask you after 30. You can note it down. Do one thing like this is the first page you are writing. Okay, so you need to mention unit 1 this, and then write what is macroeconomics and this, like till here only write and leave this space. Okay, because today we will be covering only this part. Tomorrow when we will study different thing, then you can mention the other things. I'll just show the screen again. Done. You need to write it till here only. Okay, like depreciation.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Others done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Others like
Yes, teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
okay. Heba, you are done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, so we will be starting. I guess you all are aware of microeconomics, like you did microeconomics in your 11th class, right? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so microeconomics is like you can say younger brother or sister, and macro is one the older one. Okay, so of course there is some similarities, like all the small parts will be related to micro, as the name suggests. Micro means small and macro means large one or the big one. Okay, please let me know if I'm too fast or too slow, like not slow but too fast. Like you people are like I'm okay with my speed now.
Yes.
Like whatever I'm saying you are able to understand, right?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
let me know if I, if my speed increases or something like that. You can ask me again and again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'll not show my screen. So yeah, this is the basic difference which we all know. Like micro is small one and the macro is the bigger one. Okay, so as you know, there will be no questions in your exams from microeconomics. Like they will not ask you what is microeconomics. Definitely not. Okay, they will be asking you what is macroeconomics. Okay, and the terms related to macroeconomics. Why? Because your book is macro. You people have done lots of exam, you have given lots of exam related to micro. Now coming to macro, but I have a like I have prepared a ppt with for you all, and we will see the difference so that you can easily remember. Like you will be able to recall things from your 11th class, and we will compare. You know what happened when we compare things now, it's become easy for us to learn. Okay, Like, yes, when we compare boy and girl, it's become easy. Girls having long hairs, boys having short hairs, and something like that. Okay, so we will be comparing, but first we will be studying what is macroeconomics. So I'm giving you 30 seconds to like, okay, 1 minute to read the slide on your own. Like whatever I have written, read it. Done?
Yes.
Okay, others?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
teacher.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, one more slide for you. This one. Done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, these are the two slides. See, guys, you don't need to learn things. You don't need to mug up things. Okay, these are the two slides. In my class, I will make you capable enough that you can define your own, like you can make your own definition. Okay, of course, Khushi understood something else. Mohammed understood something else. Mariam understood something else. Hannah, Hibba understood something else. And Amos understood something else. So for everyone, like, of course, the slides were same. But of course, you understood according to your capability and according to your thinking. Okay, so you need to make your own definition. Why you need to make your own definition? Because in exam hall, whenever you think, like whatever the first slide will be coming to your mind, it will be your own words. Okay, it will be nothing like that. Whatever slide I showed, like was presented in the class, nothing. Whatever you will be able to write, that will be your definition. Because I want my student to make their things on your own. If you are understanding the concept, you can derive things from there. And you are in 12th class right now, so you should be capable enough to make your things on your own. No need to mug up things like, yes, this is the definition. Of course, there will be some things. For example, macroeconomics is the branch of economics that deals with the economy as a whole. See, it's a difference. Economy as a whole, you can also write, or you can write with the whole economy. It's up to you. It's not like that. If it's written whole economy, then you need to write only whole economy. It's up to you how you are writing. It's economy as a whole or whole economy. It's up to you. Okay, the first line will be same for everyone. Why? Because of course it's a branch of economics. You cannot change it to branch of geography. It will be same. So no need to change here. So first line, I guess everyone is clear that macroeconomics, it's a branch of economics. And this one is clear, everyone. Macroeconomics is branch of,
Economy.
very good. And that deals with the whole economy. Macro is a bigger part, right? So economy is like India ki economy will be different, and Saudi economy will be different, China economy will be different, everyone's. But in macro, we study about economy as a whole. That means whole world economy. It's not about India, it's not about China, it's not about Pakistan, it's not about UAE. It's about economy as a whole. That means whole world's economy. Okay, and if we are studying economy like the particular economy, India's economy, China's economy, that will come under microeconomy. Okay, but when we study the economy of the whole world, that means that is a macroeconomy concept. Okay, so I guess first one is clear. If everyone will if someone will ask you what is macroeconomics, everyone can answer. First thing, macroeconomics is a branch of economics, and that deals with economy as a whole or whole economy. I guess everyone is clear. No need to mug up things. You need to understand. Okay, clear? Next part is the word macro was first used by Ragnar twins in 1933. It's not compulsory that everyone will remember the year, but what you can remember is the word macro was first used by Ragnar. Ragnar is also fine. If you are not remembering the whole name, it's fine. Okay. So macro word was given by Ragnar. If you are remembering name, the year, you can go for it. But if you are not remembering, that's also fine. Okay. And the next thing is that where macro is a Greek word. Remember, macro is, there are like lots of words, French word, Greek word, like that. So macro is a Greek word which means big. Okay, and from there only the word has macros has been driven. Okay, so here what we conclude, what you will write in your next line is that the word macro was first introduced by Ragnar or was first used by Ragnar. Okay, where, or you can write like this: macro is a Greek word which means big, and that was first used by Ragnar. Clear? So we will be writing side by side. First write this one, mention the heading. What is macroeconomics? Okay. See, this is the first class, so don't feel like that ma'am is teaching us like a primary student that yes, write one by one. This is the first class. We need to understand the concept. Okay. Of course, you will feel like, array, we will remember this and this is so easy like this. But no. See, according to me, every step is important. Right? If you want to be in top, you need to follow each and every step. So be patient. We will learn each and everything. But yeah, there is some strategies and there are some plans. Okay. So first one, see, don't need to copy. First one you can write on your own. Don't see, no need to see screen. First line, macroeconomics is the branch of economics which deals with economy as a whole or which deals with the whole economy. Write it. Done. First line. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So moving to our second, make it in point, okay? Because in your exam, you can make it a paragraph, but if you will make it a point, I guess it will be easy. So it's up to you whether you are comfortable with paragraph or you are comfortable with points. Okay. Second paragraph, like here in second paragraph, it is mentioned that the word macro was first used by Ragnar, and where like macro is a Greek word. So I am explaining like this. You can write it on your own. You can write macro is a Greek word which means big, and this word was first used by Ragnar in 1933. Or if you want to write, if you want to mention first that this macro word was used by Ragnar, you can do like this, and after that you can tell the meaning. So it's up to you how you are going to remember. If you are going to remember like this, first introducing the Greek word, like first telling the meaning and then who used it, or first telling who used it and then telling the meaning. So you can write it on your own, whatever you feel like. Done, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Amos and Heba, done?
Yes,
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 ma'am.
teacher.
Okay, great. Okay, so I guess these 2 points are clear. Now moving to our third paragraph. Here it is written macroeconomics is the study of aggregate. See, aggregate is a word. I guess you people are familiar or it's a new word for you? Khushi, new word or like familiar? It was introduced in today's class or you were familiar of this word?
Miss, it's a new one.
Okay, Mohammed?
Ma'am, I have heard of it, but I don't know what it means.
Okay, great. Miriam,
Ma'am, I've heard of it.
you know the meaning?
Ma'am, like in total aggregate.
Okay, okay, coming to it. Okay, good. Nice try. Heba?
Ma'am, I have heard it, but I forgot the meaning.
Okay. Amos?
Yes, teacher, I have heard of it.
Okay, you are aware of the meaning?
Teacher, I think it means like combination or total or something like that.
Okay, yeah, very close. Okay, so those who tried, I guess, very close. Aggregate is basically the like combination or the total. Okay, what you can write, like corner mein you can write it aggregate equals to total. Okay, so corner mein, because you will be like, I guess, when I was introducing the chapter, there was a name, national income and aggregate, related aggregates, right? So I guess, yes, see, national income and related aggregates. What I told you, national income is sum of like, for example, if I'm calculating national income of our class. So we 5 people are here, right? So national income will be my income, Khushi's income, Muhammad's income and others' income, right? So they will be related aggregate. Like you people are, what I am doing with you, I am adding you, I am calculating you and I am making a combination of you. So aggregate is basically summing up, or it's like you can write it on your language like summing up or the combination, something like that. Okay, so aggregate is basically summing up. Okay, like addition. Okay, so macroeconomics is the study of aggregates or the average covering whole economy, such as total employment, national income, national output, total investment, total consumption, total saving, aggregate supply, aggregate demand, and general price. Okay, now I don't think like these are so many terms. How will we remember? No. In this whole paragraph, what you need to understand is that like these are the example of macroeconomics, or we can say you can write like this. In macroeconomics, we will study about aggregates. Okay, aggregates such as you can write macroeconomics. I'm explaining, then I'll give you time to write. Okay, so in macroeconomics, we will study about we study about aggregates. Okay, this is what you have to mention, that in macroeconomics we study about aggregates. In macroeconomics we don't study about single unit, we always study about aggregates. That means sum. Okay, if I'm asking you food, so what you want to eat as a macroeconomy, so I need to see what Khushi wants to eat, what Muhammad wants to eat, what Marian, what everyone wants to eat. Then I will mention that these are the order. Yeah, this is the order. Okay, because we are studying macro thing. But if we will take the concept of micro, then it means individual. What individually I want to eat, what individually Miriam want to eat, like that. Okay, so in macroeconomic we study about aggregates. Fifth, you can write such as total employment, national income, national output, total investment, total consumption, total saving, aggregate supply, aggregate demand, general price. See, general price level is general prices for everyone, right? So that's why there, like in microeconomics, it's the retail price. Retail price means the individual price, but general price is for everyone. Like if the samosa is costing 10 rupees, that's a general price. It's for same. Like for Kushi, it is 10. For Muhammad, it is 10. For me, it is 10. For everyone, it is same. So that's a general price. Okay. So from here, what you will write in macroeconomics, we study about aggregates, such as whatever example you are remembering, national income, total consumption, total saving, whatever. 3 or 4 example you can put and you can make your definition. Okay. So in macroeconomics, we study about aggregates such as whatever you are remembering: national income, total employment, national output, total consumption, total investment, aggregate supply, aggregate demand. You can write general price. You can write. Sorry. Done.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so I'll just quickly, I will just quickly conclude it. Okay, so macroeconomics is the branch of economics that deals with economy as a whole. The word was given by Regner, and it is a Greek word, like macro is a Greek word, which means big. Okay, and macroeconomics, like in macroeconomics, we study about aggregates. For example, national output, total investment, national income, aggregate demand, aggregate supply, and the general price. Okay, so this is the definition, and I guess everyone definition is different, which I will be asking tomorrow. Okay, so you need, I guess, no need to mug up. After this class, if someone asks you what is macroeconomics, I guess you people are confident enough to tell them, right? Is there anyone who is not confident, or he or she is like, no, we don't know what is macroeconomics? Anyone? If you want me to repeat, definitely I will. Don't, no need to feel like, oh my god, like that. Everyone is confident, right? That yes, if someone like if anyone will ask you, you will be confident. Yes, we know what is macroeconomics, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
ma'am.
Great. Okay. So now, like, this is a general question. You don't need to like write it up, but just have a look. Macroeconomics is the study of large economy as a whole. It is the study of big picture. Okay. Here, what we do, instead of analyzing one consumer, okay, instead of analyzing what Mariam wants to eat, what Muhammad wants to eat, we will analyze what everyone wants to eat. Okay. So we analyze, instead of analyzing one consumer, we analyze everyone. Okay, it's not about individual. And instead of one business, we study about all business. Okay, so it's not what I am doing, what Muhammad is doing, it's about what everyone is doing. Okay, so this is the concept of macroeconomics. I hope you people are clear with it, that yes, it deals with bigger image, it deals with big picture, and instead of analyzing things on individual basis, we analyze things for everyone or as an aggregate. Okay. Okay. So now let's recall something from our 11th class as well. Macroeconomics versus micro. Macro is whole,
No.
as I told you, whole economy, the world. And micro is everyone's individually, like this person stand for this business, like these 3 people are working here, these 2 people are working here. So these is the smaller unit, but in the whole world everyone will be included. It doesn't matter you are from which country, you are from which continent, you will be considered macro, like in macroeconomic you will be considered as single unit. Okay, like you will be considered as people. But when we comes to micro, we will be differentiating you on the basis of your country, like you are Indian, you are American, you are African, like that. But in macro, you will be the people. So people will be, everyone is people. Okay, everyone is a human being. Okay, so now this is the general, the difference. So microeconomics is the part of economic theory which studies the behavior of individual. This word is individual. I guess everyone is aware individual is single person, right? Individual is single person and aggregate is the combination. Okay, so microeconomics is that part of economic which studies with the behavior of individual unit, what the individual is doing, what individual company is doing, what individual person is doing, what individual firm is doing, like this. But macroeconomics is that part of economic theory which studies with the behavior of this word, I guess everyone is aware, aggregate of the economy as a whole. So I guess difference is very much clear to everyone that in microeconomics, we study the behavior of economy as an individual unit. But in macroeconomics, we study the behavior of economy as an aggregate. Okay? Yeah, as a whole. Clear? Here we study demand and supply. Demand means like what Kushi is demanding, what Amos is demanding, what Heba is demanding, like this. But here, what we do, aggregate demand. Aggregate demand will be what our class is demanding, what our class want to supply, like this. Aggregate demand and aggregate supply. The word aggregate will be included, which means we will be summing up all the things. Okay. Up now, what is the main objective of microeconomics? It determines the price of a commodity or factor of production. Okay? It determines income and employment. Remember, microeconomics deals with price and production. Like what will be the price of sugar? For example, let's take a scenario. Okay. For example, summers are going on, right? So what will be the demand of woolen clothes? In summers, people will demand woolen clothes or not?
No.
No. So that means the price of woolen clothes will be cheaper as compared to the price of summer clothes, right? Because nobody is demanding. If nobody is demanding, that means the price will be cheaper because nobody wants to wear woolen clothes. Who will purchase? Nobody. Okay. So it deals with micro. Why micro? Because see, it's not compulsory that if your country is having a summer season, others are also facing the same. It depends, right? So it's depend on individual, and because of that, price will fluctuate. For example, your country is having summer season, but other countries are facing winter. So there, the price will be different for woolen clothes. But in your country, the price for woolen clothes will be different. So it's depend on individual. Therefore, price comes under microeconomics because it depends on individual country and individual people, right? And the factor of production. Production is basically what I will produce. For example, it's summer season. What I will produce? I will produce summer clothes instead of woolen clothes, right? So price and the factor of production comes under micro because it depends individual to individual. We cannot say the whole world need woolen clothes, the whole world needs summer clothes. No, we cannot, right? So it's depend on like the price and the factor of production comes under micro concept. But when we comes like when the concept of economy and the employment income and the employment comes, it comes under macro. Why? We will say what will be the income of the whole world, like this, or the employment. Employment is something, for example, employment is something which every country, every continent needs, right? Employment is, for example, there is some opening in India. That doesn't mean that there will be no opening in US. There can be. Employment and income are something which every part of world is like face. For example, I am getting my salary today. So most of the people from US, most of the people from Pakistan, China, they might be getting their salary today, right? So income and employment are the two factors like which comes under macro because it deals with the whole world, and it's not, it doesn't depend on any individual, or it doesn't depend on any other factor. That's why they come under macroeconomics, right? Clear? Great. So it is known as price theory. Why it is known as price theory? Because of individual factors, price is determined, right? According to, for example, in my country, it's monsoon. So I'm not wearing woolen clothes or summer clothes. I'm, asking for umbrella, rainy coat, something like that. So price of that product will be according to that. So microeconomics, the other name of microeconomic is price theory, right? And the other name of macroeconomics is income and employment theory. Why? Because these two are the factors which comes under this, right? Here examples, when we take examples, individual income, individual output, like the word individual be written, okay? But here national income, national output, or you can write other example as well, like demand, supply, like this, or here aggregate demand, aggregate supply. These are the examples, okay? And here the retail price and here the general price, okay? Like this. So this is the difference. I hope you people are like student of economics, so you people will be like, after this class you will be able to tell people why demand and supply are part of micro. Like, it's not compulsory that every time people will ask you what is difference between micro and macro. They can even ask you why demand and supply comes under micro, and why aggregate demand and aggregate supply comes under macro. Or they can ask you why price and why it is known as price theory, why it is known as income and employment theory. Or they can ask you like why price and factor of production comes under macro, and why income and employment comes under macro concept. Okay, so you need to clarify your concept. There will be thousands of questions because every teacher is different, and everyone's need of the question can be different. So if your concept are clear, it's not compulsory that there will be a difference and you need to write down the points. No, any question can be asked. Now you are in 12th, and after this you will appear for the competitive world as well, like the competitive exams. There will be lots of exams. So you need to clarify your concept. If you are clear with your concept, whatever the questions comes, you will be ready to answer. And I want my student to be that much confident that after, see, we will be taking a class for 1 hour, and after that 1 hour, I want every one of you should be confident enough that yes, without seeing your notes, you are able to tell people what you learned in your class, like what we studied. Okay, and this is what, like, from my side, I will try my level best to give you 100%, and from your side I want your efforts, right? Whatever I am teaching, just give 15 minutes to revise it, and for our next class be ready that yes ma'am, we read this and this and whatever I ask you. And it's not compulsory, guys, it's not compulsory, student, that whatever I am teaching you, next day you will remember. If you are if you are unable to understand something after the class, when you read your notes, you felt like that this concept is not clear, tomorrow, like next day I will be taking your class, you can point out, ma'am, this concept was not clear, you can please clear it out. Okay, because we are here to learn. It's not like I'll give you notes, mug up. No, I'm here to make you understand, and I want to make you people confident enough that yes, whatever examiner asks, you people are ready with your answers. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
clear? So you can take the screenshot of this, and this will be your homework. You can write it down on your own. You can take the screenshot of this. Done, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Others?
teacher.
Yeah, great. Okay, so I thought that I was about to introduce you few more terms, but I guess I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, because it's already 8, and I don't want to take, because I understand the time, because you also need to put time for other subject, right? It's not only economics, you have many more subjects. Okay, so let's take. I'll just take your 2 more minutes. That the feedback. So whatever you felt in this class, you need to tell me that, ma'am, these were the things. Or if you want any changes in the class, in the teaching pattern or something like that, I will make a note and I'll try to implement those things in the next class. So yeah, Khushi, you can start, like, Just 1 or 2 line. Any changes in the study thing, or what you felt after this class? You are confident enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like, do you want to make do you want any changes in the class, like the teaching method or anything?
No, ma'am. No changes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, like it was okay for you, right? The class
Yes.
was okay. Okay,
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
Okay, Mohammed.
Yes, ma'am. Same with me as well. I didn't find any difficulty.
Okay, great. The main thing is that at the end of the class, you need to feel confident and you need to feel like, yes, you learned something. Okay, it's not about I'll show my PPT and you people will wrote it down and that's it. No, you should be feel confident that yes, you learned something. If you giving your 1 hour, that means you have to learn. Okay, and that learning is not mugging up. That need to understand. Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, Maria.
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Okay, Heba.
Yes, ma'am, it was easy to understand.
Okay, great. Amos.
Yes, teacher, same. It was easy to understand, and also I think the use of a smart board would also help.
Yeah, I will be doing that from tomorrow because today I don't have any writing pad, but from tomorrow I'll get that and I'll try to make you people more, like I will use that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Okay, everyone. So it was like it was amazing session, and you people are so interactive. I hope we will learn lots of things together. Can anyone tell me when you have your next economics class? Like tomorrow, you have your class?
No, teacher, I have accountancy tomorrow.
Okay, so when we have our next class for economics?
They didn't mention, teacher.
Okay, okay. So, okay. So whenever we will be meeting next, I hope things will be clear, and I'll just coordinate with the teachers and I'll ask them that when we have our next class. Okay. So till then, you can take care of yourself and focus on all the subjects. It's not like every subject is important, and every subject needs the contribution, right? So bye bye. Take care and study hard.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.